What's going on? I'm Zedmont. Little bit of a change of plans today. Was going to do the Save the Core challenge with Mr. Ickett as requested, but he's got spotty Wi-Fi and he said next week is better, so we're going to do it next week with Ickett. I tried to get a hold of Ryan. He's too busy today. Beardaholic also too busy. So what I'm going to try to do is a Save the Core solo. I don't know if it's possible, but it seems like it might be, so I figured that's what I'm going to do at the moment. Now, you might notice I'm pretty darn low on gold, and the reason for that is I cleared my map yesterday using all cryos. It's very, very expensive. As you can see, I also did stage 6 of Dr. T with all cryos. If you want to see those attacks, let me know. I recorded it, but then I thought this is kind of stupid, and so I never published it. Now, you might be wondering how my anti-Rainmaker base is doing. I actually managed to get one defend there, and I've got a couple other defends down here. I got a couple Rainmakers off people, so it is working. Now, obviously, the remote hack was not taken into account when I designed this base, so little bit difficult to get. But I mean, 3 defends at 700 VP is pretty darn good, I have to say. So nonetheless, what we're going to do here is we're going to load up the Frozen group. I'm going to remove a boat of rifles, and we're going to go with, what is that? We're going to go with, nope, we need more Zookas. More Zookas, more Zookas, more Zookas. Let's move our boats into the correct order. I always end up tweaking things and moving things around, and it bothers me. We want our medics to be over here. Good, and actually cryos, medics last. So that should do it. Now, what we're going to try to do here, obviously, is we have the gunboat energy gain tribe boosted, and B, the Cryoneer damage boosted. I kind of doubt the Cryoneer damage is going to do anything, to be honest, but I boosted it for that video last night, and it's ridiculous. Just too much gold. If they're just too pricey to fail with. And let's see here. Let's look at my fail numbers here. Like, I lost 44 there, 38 there, only 3 on this one, which was pretty good, I have to say. But nonetheless, let's get into the War Factory. What I'm going to try my best to do is just clear from the right-hand side. I think these lasers are pretty wimpy, only 100% building damage, so we should be able to get through a couple of those, and then we'll just do what we can to try. I'd love to be able to do a Save the Core and get everything around all in one attack. I think that it's going to be more an issue of time than GBE and troops, but we shall find out very, very soon. I'm not going to put any planning into this. By the way, make sure you comment. I know that there's a bunch of people you guys are trying to get me to talk to. Let me know if you want someone else besides Ickett, Ryan, or Beardaholic, or if you want to see a battle royale with like 4 of us going at the same time. I think that'd be kind of cool. Get like Cosmic Chicken, Saul, all those guys back in. OP Destroy. Almost forgot you, OP. I apologize. Nonetheless, I'm just going to hit attack. You guys can follow along at home. Basically, maybe you want to hit attack and just see how your times go. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Let's go like this. And by all means, share your videos with me. If you do this alongside with me, let me know your time. And or maybe even let me know my time in my comments if you happen to be watching. My fingers are a little bit slipperier at the moment. I was just pouring gas, so hopefully that's not a factor. But I think that 2 boats rifles should be the answer. 4 boats Zookas. This is not a standard CRZM approach, but we're just going to go for it anyways. Now, for starters, I'm going to get rid of this one on the edge. We're going to drop all of our troops over into right about here. And let's get rid of you as well. Just trying... I forgot about the darn grapplers. Grapplers and medics do not make a good combo. You have to be very, very careful because the grapplers just keep grappling. That's all grapplers do is grapple, grapple, grapple. I think that's like a Jurassic 5 song, maybe. Nonetheless, hopefully we can get that grappler either down, because I do not like grapplers when it comes to these sorts of things. Oh, maybe we can BART it out, because grapplers and I just do not go well together. We definitely need our medics. I think this might have been overly ambitious, thinking we could take this out in one, because all of these mortars are going to be a problem. There's a whole lot of lasers. That's how that got some... You see, like, these lasers actually have a bit more defensive building damage than last week, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's drop some critters up in here. Throw some universal remotes out. I just am not feeling like this is going as well as I would have liked, to be completely honest. Let's regroup back in here. I'm not sure why I got the idea that we could do this in one attack. That turns out to be complete hooey. I think it was just the extra GBE that I was hoping would pay off, but it turns out you need some skill as well, and I forgot all about those pesky grapplers. Grapplers and I just do not get along terribly well. Let's use a whole bunch of GBE on these back ones. Probably not even going to make a dent. I think they have like 200,000 health or something like that. This is where I should be retreating. Let's get one more building and then we'll retreat just to get that extra artillery. Man, not a good showing whatsoever. Let's get the extra artillery out. It's would have almost been better just to BART my troops there, actually, just to save the walking time. Maybe that's a trick for next time. Don't know. And by the way, I apologize. It's really, really hard to. I know that it looks easy to coordinate people and times and stuff, but it's really, really hard because I don't want to ask like 50 people and be that guy who just asks everyone. And oops, I didn't let my on this reserves load, so I'm only gonna have 18 Zookas or 18 rifles. That's my biggest. I do that so many times. Hashtag first world problems. I know. Let's get those critters up there. Hopefully to direct those lasers in behind. Works so well to be able to make the lasers do what you want. Works very, very well. Let's get rid of the Doom Cannons. I know that it looks silly getting rid of Doom Cannons, but I find that getting rid of Doom Cannons ends up saving you a ton of troops in the end. So we're also going to get rid of those grapplers that I wasted my GBE on like a foolish person. I'm curious to see what the defensive building damage is. It feels like it's higher this week than normal. So let's get rid of that Doom Cannon. Hopefully, maybe. Goodbye, Doom Cannon. And now, other grappler. Yeah, see, I just am not. I did not have a great approach for this whatsoever. I think that we actually needed that extra third boat of rifles more than we needed a fourth boat of Zookas, but we're going to see what we can do here. There's just so much GBE. I probably should have gone with Grand Medic, maybe, or I'm not entirely sure what. I just feel like the extra Zookas aren't doing as much. Actually, that's why I forgot that I don't have all my rifles as well. So we're gonna blame that as well. Poor endless reserves, just not overly. It feels weird doing this by myself. I feel so lonely. Again with the song reference. So low. Yep, let's go. Let's get rid of that laser. We're gonna get this down and we're gonna come back over into this general area. Our critters are going to keep us alive, and then we should be able to come around and get into here and shock this stuff. Very, very easy War Factory. Fairly easy Save the Core, and I feel like I've just not done it justice. This attack, thankfully, this is not against anyone. Because I'm just not doing terribly well at these sort of attacks for what I think the medics combined. We're about to get roasted by that hot pot, but that's okay. We'll just get absolutely roasted, and that'll save us some retreat time. Probably go hot pot. And now what can we BART? We're gonna clear some mines back in here and back in here. And sadly, there we go. There's the end. There is the end. So actually a little bit faster to die than to retreat on that one, I think. Let's get our third attack. Don't have any gold, so we'd better finish it this time. Do not use all cryos to clear your map. You will regret it, I promise. Actually got all of our rifles that time, which worked out to be fairly good. Hopefully our Doom Cannons can actually remove some buildings for us. Do some work for us. Uh-oh, hot pot. You're making me nervous. Look at this. Look at the Doom Cannons doing work for us. I never thought of that. That was actually pretty cool. Doom Cannons. Uh-oh, now they're going to just ruin us, though. Uh-oh, right in the middle. Get that. Yeah, there we go. Now, this one actually worked out pretty well as far as the shields. Leaving the shields till last is, I think, the #1 trick on Save the Core. It works incredibly, incredibly well. I think there's another. Let's get rid of you. Boom. 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 Let's go back to my room. What song? Man, I got song references out the wazoo. I am like a walking song ref. I don't even know what songs they are, but I'm sure Golden Stone, if he's out there watching, could tell us. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. So now we are done. Like, I'm not going to retreat. Hopefully the boom cannon does not take out the core before we run out of our victory lap, because that would be terrible, terrible, terrible. I need to make sure that Everspark is dead. Man, it's so hard to time it. Get Everspark, please. Please get Everspark. There we go. Everspark is dead. Boom cannon is going to shoot the critters, which will work out very, very well, hopefully. And we are going to get our victory lap. This was probably the sloppiest, grossest, most poorly planned War Factory on my... And I thought I was going to solo it. Like, come on, brain. Not even close to a solo. Hopefully those critters actually die soon before that boom cannon gets all of them down. Now, I'm going to have to ask for a ruling on this. Does the victory lap count while that boom cannon is up? That is the question. We did a victory lap, but it happened before the boom cannon went down. I was actually using the boom cannon to control the critters. That might be a party foul. Please let me know in the comments. I'm very curious to see if you think that counts or not. Anyways, hopefully we'll have someone for you the challenge next week, or someone's, multiple people perhaps. Don't entirely. Maybe we need to get me, Chicken, OP Destroy, and Saul against Ryan, because I have a feeling that Ryan's going to kick all of our butts. Nonetheless, let me know if you want to see that all cryo video. Let's show a couple of the defends here quickly. Let's see what, you only used 2 of them? That's kind of strange. Maybe he saw just how strong my base is and said nope. Come on, what are you going to do for us, Villa Boss? What do you got for us? Just wondering how to drop. Bullet gonna get wrecked. And yeah, see, Bullet was not the right choice there, my friend. I know it pains me to say it, but our friend Mr. Kavan is the go-to there. Now, back to here. What else do we got here? I can't show those. Shucks. Anyways, I'm Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. And once again, hit me up in the comments for all your suggestions, tips, ideas, and that sort of stuff. Thanks for coming in. Peace.